Hi, this is Glenda, and I will be showing you how I made these grapes like this. I will be using water, a brush, soap dough in purple and in green colors. Alright, and I'll probably use some other tools if needed, sculpting tools. Yeah. So the first thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to grab the purple dough and I'm going to take just what I think I'm going to need. Now this soap dough is not the best one that I've made out of all the ones that I had. It was actually the same recipe, but I'm having trouble with the purple mica. It tends to do something to the soap dough, so I will be actually buying a different mica from Nurture Soaps, which I've been told behaves better. Alright, the first thing that I'm going to do is the core of the grape, and I just grab a piece of soap dough and I'm going to shape it into sort of a cone shape. It does not have to be even, and this is sort of what it looks like. And I'm just squeezing. Now this will determine the overall size of your grape bunch, depending how big you make the grapes. And that's pretty much it for the core. Now I'm going to do the individual grapes, and to do that I just grab a small piece and create a round piece, and from this I'm going to pinch an edge so that it looks like a teardrop. And because this soap dough is not quite in top shape, I will be using water to help adhere them to the core. And the way I will do that is that I'm just going to put a little bit of water, and this is a tip I learned from B from Sorcery Soaps, and then I'm going to push this into the core. So having that pointy tip helps you that when you push, you don't lose the round shape. And when you push, you don't want to push making pressure just on one spot, otherwise you will create a flat spot there, but you press from at least two sides. That way it retains its rounded shape. I'm going to do one more. And sometimes I do keep the bigger shapes in what will be the bottom, and I tend to put the smaller ones towards the top, which this will be the top. So the pointy end is the bottom. But at this point I'm just gonna start filling them. And this one, it actually takes quite a bit of time to do, because it's so many grapes that need to go in there, and I forgot to put water in that one. But I like to do this when I'm watching TV with my husband, because that way I feel that I'm not wasting time just watching TV, that at least I'm accomplishing something else or doing something else while we watch TV. So I'll keep making grapes and I'll keep filling it up. Alright, I'm almost done with this. Just need to add a couple more grapes, like so. And I think I just need to add a tiny little one in the middle where the leaves are going to be at. Okay, so here it is. Now before adding the leaves, I like to just press lightly all around to make sure that all the grapes adhere to the core and to each other. And then I like to just put a little bit of water in the creases where each grape meets the other. I'm hoping this will help make it all stick better together. And the one that I did this, it seemed to have help. Alright, so while that dries a little bit, I'm going to do the leaves. And if you have a leaf stamp, it will be handy. But I'll show you how to do it with and without the stamp. Anyway. So what I'm going to do first is that I'm going to create a log where I can cut the leaves from. So I'm going to start shaping it on the shape of a leaf or a teardrop, like that. And I only need like 3 leaves, so this does not need to be big. So when I have that shape, and just make sure it's it matches the size of your grapes, I'm just going to cut slices of it. I like to put 3, but 2 could work too. So if you have a leaf stamp, if you want to make sure it doesn't stick, you can put mica on the stamp. And I'm just going to press it in the middle just to get the leaf stems shape. And then I'm going to put it on top of the grapes. And I'll press it like so. Now if you don't have any sort of leaf stamp, what you will do is that you will put it in directly, and then if you have a tool, which you can see mine on here, so I'll use the cutter, and so I'll just create the creases like that. And as I'm doing the crease, I'm also applying slight pressure on the leaf just to make it stick to the grape. And I think I'll do the third one with the stamp. And that one is not, the leaves are not gonna match, but it's not that important, because I'll probably be using this for my own soap. Now if you wanted to add an extra touch, you could add a piece of the vine, and you will do that by rolling a snake, and one end will be the stem and the other end will be part of the vine. And so after I've done this, I'm going to roll it into itself, and I'm gonna put it like this. Let me put a little bit of water first. Sometimes I do put the stem sticking up like this one, but I think I'm just gonna leave it as is on that one. So that's it. Now I'm gonna let it dry so it gets harder.